Hello guys, this is Nona Prince and I finally watched Avane Srimannarayana on Amazon Prime and there's nothing like that I've ever seen in my life. Now it's not a flawless film, there's good and bad. But before we get into that, I always say this. I said it for Uliduvaru Kandante, I said it for Lucia. The reviews for both the film, you can check it out here. The thing that matters to me the most is the thought behind the film, the driving force, the conviction, bold, courageous, unique, challenging the norms, not trying to make formula films, doing something different. This film has so many elements to it and it has to be talked about. It is a treasure hunt for the audiences too. Big thank you to Rakshit Shetty and his entire team for taking a stand and inspiring us all to be creative and unique. Now let's get into the good and the bad. The story and the storytelling is so unique and dense. But the film ends up so long and exhaustive. It's a 3-hour version on Amazon and it's just too long. Writing is so clever and thought out. You can tell they have spent time on the script. But it lacked stakes. There was no end game. There was no end goal. Every character was so fleshed out and I love it. Every goon, every side character, even they had weight. And loved the characters of the warring brothers. And Narayana, the protagonist, what an amazing character. And he's so consistent throughout. Even if he's a hero, we see the efforts he's putting it throughout the film to accomplish what he really wants. It's not easy for him. But what was the motivation? Why did he wanted the treasure in the first place? Okay, I understand he was greedy. He was a corrupt police officer. But that's just a very lame reason. Just because he's greedy. Like, if he's greedy, what does he want to do with that money? Does he want to leave Amravati? He wants to go abroad? Like, what is his dreams? We are never told about them. It's just he's doing something or the other just to get the treasure, but for what we never get. Now, coming to the technical brilliance of this film: editing, cinematography, production design, sound design, the amazing transition effects, the stylization, the background music all blend so seamlessly. The action of the film is written on paper. It's choreographed, it's designed around the set. It's not just dishum, dishum, dishum. It's planned, but it's dragged so long. When you stretch good things out, they become boring. And those stretched out scenes made the film so long. I felt like they had written such a good material, they shot it beautifully, and they were like, no, we cannot cut this out of the film. We have spent so much money on it, we have spent so much efforts on it. Let's not cut it out. They got carried away and it felt like they could have just ended the fight now. Okay, I love the action now. Stop it. Don't drag it. But it just continued. I love the songs and dance in this film because they use them so well. Except the Hands Up song, every other song and dance was conveying a story, which is in our Indian culture. We used to tell stories through dance and songs, and they implement it so well in this film. Songs are not there in the film to give a break to the audiences, but it's used as a device in the film to concentrate all the information and convey that to us in an artistic form instead of just a character explaining to us. I felt like we never explored the world of Amravati. Just that there is a bar which is very western because some guy went to America and he learned that. Okay, there are Abhiras, a group of dacoits. They have a LOC. 15 years ago, treasure was looted. But apart from that, we don't know anything what's happening in the town, what it's famous for, what happens around the town. It's missing. Tonally, this film was consistent, quirky and funny throughout. And I had complained about this in my agent Sai Atharya Srivastava review. You can check it out here. That film was not consistent throughout. But this film, I was expecting now it will go into melodrama. Now it may get emotional, but no, they stick to it, and it was consistent throughout. But the power level of the hero was totally inconsistent. Somewhere he was beating out 4 5 people. Somewhere he was just getting beaten by a single guy. When everyone is around, he cannot hit someone, but suddenly when no one is there, he's kicking every goon around. Sometimes he's very heroic, sometimes he's not. Either stick to that he's very intelligent and he gets away with everything, or stick to that he can beat up goons easily. But it was just sometimes this, sometimes that, sometimes this, sometimes that. A laugh out loud moment for me was when Narayana was carrying Lakshmi into the forest, and when they call him on the stage, he just drops her, and I just cracked out so loud. The ending was so anticlimactic. As I first said, the stakes. You can feel it, there were no stakes at the end because they just come out of the castle and like, oh, now everyone is okay. Yeah, finished. That's it. Like, there was no end goal. And that they are in love now because he saved her. Like, really? Love is not that easy. Come on. This is such a revolutionary film, but You couldn't avoid that part. I even pointed this out in Nani's Gang Leader. You can check out the review. We need to stop showing girls are just falling in love with a guy because he just saved him. It doesn't work like that. I would like you all to help me out. I have some questions regarding the film. I may have missed the answers, but do let me know in the comments. Narayana always talks about his father. Every time he tells a different story to a different character about his father. But when he's stuck in that box underground, he says that my father will be looking for me. But in the beginning, he said his father is dead. I didn't get it. Please enlighten me. I didn't get where they got the treasure from. It all happened behind the scenes. He came out of the box and suddenly they are going to the fort with the treasure. Like, where did the treasure come from? And at the end, how did he survive? They showed us that he's stuck and suddenly cut to he's coming out. Like, yeah, we are not showing what really happened. Just maybe the film was becoming too long. So, guys, in conclusion, I would say this film is like Tom and Jerry. The plot is okay, but it doesn't matter because the characters are so good and we just want to see the characters again and again and again doing different stuff. This film is like a loose t-shirt. Some people like it, some people don't like it, but there's no harm wearing it. So guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. If you like this, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. No problems at all. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I would clearly recommend this film to my friends. So thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, check out the videos, and if you like them too, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time with Parasite.